What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of The Legislative Director, talking about legislative things from a lobby of a hotel where we just wrapped up an event. What was it? Let me look at it.
It was the 18th annual Indiana Geriatrics Society Spring Dinner.
And we were here because we were talking about something that is very near and dear to the heart of this program, mobile integrated health.
Yes, it was. They titled it, I believe, Thriving in Place, Expanding Community Services for Older Adults, because the panel consisted of all of our friends that we've been working so closely with over the past year and a half around this particular issue.
Yes, it was, great to get together.
It was so amazing.
With some friends, our mobile integrated health friends, because they had a lot of good stuff to say, talk about their programs. You're going to be seeing all sorts of footage from this while I'm talking right now. For those of you that are listening, watch the YouTube video. But all in all, what'd you think? How do you think the message went over?
What's really important is that a lot of folks in the room probably had not heard of mobile integrated health.
I think that's true.
I think they learned a lot. I also love that they got to see our video and then actually meet individuals that are doing this type of a program across the state. We had Craig, who was the state EMS director from the Indiana Department of Homeland Security here. We also had Nick, who we all know and love.
Yeah, star of the video, star of this program.
I was surprised he didn't start signing autographs, but he's the director. As a reminder, he's the director of the Mobile Integrated Health Program in Monticello. Mm-hmm. And then also we had Samantha, who is the director of the Mobile Integrated Health Program in Crawfordsville.
So,
dream team. It was the dream team tonight.
Look, we got to take this show on the road. And actually we did, but now we want to take it to other places. But we're talking the mobile integrated health. A lot of great work that's happening. It fits in really well with the older population, which is obviously why we're interested in it, why we were invited to speak to this group tonight. All in all, great stuff.
And I guess I should say, I forgot to read this. Sorry, my phone. My notes are on my phone.
Yes.
Because I can't.
She's gone digital.
Well, it's just because I can't hold my notebook. This is a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to turn it like this so I can actually read it because the print is very tiny and my eyes cannot read it. Okay. So just as a reminder, or maybe not as a reminder, because people probably don't know what the Indiana Geriatrics Society actually is.
Let's talk about this group.
IGS strives to improve patient care and quality of life for all older Hoosiers through education, collaboration, and development to Indiana's healthcare professionals. So that is kind of their little statement about what their group does. We heard tonight that the majority of the folks that are within the Indiana Geriatric Society are all volunteers. There is no actual paid employee, so everything is done through that. And so we're just very grateful that they invited us to be a part of this discussion tonight. And honestly, it really was, the whole event was about mobile integrated health. Yeah,
we were, that was the programming.
Yeah, it was,
which was pretty nice. It was great. Anytime we get to show that video, anytime we get to get Nick and Samantha and the whole crew into a room. Look, it's an important program, and I think the more people hear about it, the more they're like, "Oh, this makes sense."
Exactly.
So we were excited to be here.
Just in case someone has not seen our video where we talked about the video, seen our video where we talked about the video. Sorry, I think that's what I said. I meant seen our show where we talked about our video.
It's all the same.
Is there a way, or maybe you can be putting it up on the screen right now?
I think even on the screen right now, hopefully, maybe I'll be like holding it in my hand right now. A QR code.
Yes.
For those of you that are, on a mobile device, you can check it that way. Or, go to aarp.org/IN. That's where you can find it there. Healthcare the Hoosier way. Check it out again. It's a great video. Really talks about mobile integrated health, as well as just see everything else that we're doing with AARP.
It's essentially a service, sometimes through the fire department, or at least with EMS in those local communities that are, as Nick would say, slowing down time.
Yes, they are.
Where they're doing house calls.
And they're helping their neighbors.
Yes.
As he likes to say.
And keeping people in their homes and communities out of the hospital and making sure that we're being proactive and not reactive on emergencies.
Really sounds like something that AARP's into. Right in our wheelhouse. Right?
My heart is with these types of programs.
Yes, it is. And as it should be. It's good stuff. All right. Well, we're going to keep this short because it's late. and it's time to go. Enjoy some of these footage that you've seen. And we will see you next time for a regularly scheduled, kind of back in the studio episode of the Legislative Director. Oh wait.
Sorry.
This is becoming a running thing as of late on this show.
I'm sorry. It's because I told everybody I was going to be in DC this week.
Oh, yes.
So stay tuned for that story on a longer episode of this. Because
that's in the director's cut. Yeah.
I didn't make it there.
That was ominous. We'll get into that next time on the Legislative Director.
Oh! One more thing. I'm sorry. Instead of giving a shout out to thank you, Dan, because Dan is not here with us this evening, I needed to. If only you could see her face.
Seeing this. She's rolling her eyes.
Yes, I needed to give a shout out to Anna, who has worked with us all session.
You saw her a couple episodes ago.
Yes, she is videoing for us this evening. So shout out to Anna. Thank you for doing this.
Thanks. You're the best.
You're the best.
You're both the best. You're the best. And look, everybody's the best.
Everybody's the best.
All right.
I promise you I will not interrupt you now.
Anything else?
I'll remember as soon as you start to close this out.
Okay. So we will see you next time on the Legislative Director talking about legislative things. We'll see you then.